Hello everyone, greetings. My name is Abhishek and I'm Senior Salesforce Consultant at Webco Software Private Limited. In today's video, I'm going to cover what is field mapping in eShopSync Shopify and what is custom field mapping in eShopSync for Shopify. So before we go ahead and do some field mappings here, would like to show you how the data works when there is no field mapping in this configuration. So let's quickly jump to our Shopify store and place an order. Okay, so now I am in the store and placing the order here. So I am going to select this product, t-shirt, and I will add to cart and I will click on checkout. Here I will just put my sample email and I will be using the first name and I will provide any address which I feel like here. Okay, and now I'm going to continue to shipping and I will click on continue to payment and I will put the test card details. And let's place an order and see how data is going from Shopify to Salesforce when there is no field mapping applied. So let's go to Salesforce, expecting the order has been generated. So if I go to the order here, without the field mapping, this order has been created, as you can see. And now, so in this order, we can see that we have an order product already associated. Its name is showing, okay. And also we have related account, that is the customer is generated in Salesforce in real time. The shipping address on the order, the billing address is populating, and also we have provided the custom field which is part of the managed package, like the total price of the Shopify order, the total discount if applied any, total taxes, right, billing customer name, shipping customer name. So basically why we have done this, to explain you why we need the field mapping in this section. Okay, so by default we are populating the fields with our application on the related records, right, and with the custom field provided by the package. So if any other information which you don't find populating on the records here, you can use it for the field mapping. So let's go to account quickly. So in account, basically the address details is a good example. You can see they are populating here. And the shipping address is coming from the Shopify default address, okay, but you still see the zip code is missing, right, and the country name is missing here, right. So in order to do that, what we need to do, we need to provide the field mapping so that billing address should be as same as we have the billing address in our Shopify store in the particular customer. So if you go to the customer here in Shopify, this is the default address which we use to populate the account billing address. So let's do the field mapping to get the account billing address details. Okay, so in Shopify, I will first pick default country, which is for the default address, billing address. So it should be billing country, then default state, which is province, and it will be billing state, and then we will use default city, with account billing city, and default address line 1. so that billing street can be populated. Okay, so now I have added account field mapping here, and I will click on save and proceed to on each and every tab. Perfect. So now the configuration has been saved. Okay, and we can also verify now account here is not showing the billing address properly. Okay, so if I resync this Shopify customer, I expect this billing details should be populated properly. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to resync the customer. And if I go to the customer record here and just refresh it, so now you see the billing address looks like exactly we have in the Shopify default address. So this is the purpose we need to use the field mapping for all the other objects. I will be giving you some more example like for the product. So let me just go to the product. The use case is here that we have this product slim fit t-shirt red synchronized from Shopify to Salesforce, and the fields are populating here, the product name, which is the Shopify handle, and these custom fields are showing the product related detail in the section I have created as Shopify. So these all are the custom field by the Shopify managed package in Salesforce called eShopSync for Shopify. My use case is that I want SKU to be populated in the product code. Okay, so that I can have a reporting fine because I am capturing the SKU in the product code field, or in some use cases it can be product SKU. So let's be precise and use it in the product SKU so that all my users can see the product SKU in the data. Good. So I will be doing the field mapping for the product SKU. So in the product field mapping, we will select the SKU field, and I will select the product SKU field, and now I will add it. And then I will be save and proceed to save the configuration once again. So now if I'm going to resync the product slim fit t-shirt red, white or anything, so the product code SKU field is expected to be populated. So on vSync, as you can see here, the product SKU is now showing in the Salesforce field product SKU. So if I summarize this field mapping, so this field mapping is used to map the Shopify standard field with the Salesforce standard or custom field if they are not already populating by the managed package field of eShopSync for Shopify or the field we have provided in the field mapping already in the backend. Cool. So let's move to the next step of the custom field mapping and more about what we have in field mapping tab. So apart from the field mapping, here you can just also define the customer setting. If you want to synchronize all the contacts in single account, that means there will be always a default account in Salesforce for all the Shopify customer which are going to create it as a Salesforce contact. So I will check the box and I will provide the name of the account here so that all customers of Shopify which is going to be created as a contact in Salesforce will be part of the account. And if I don't want to create the Shopify customer who don't have a company, right? So I will need to check the box and then I will be associating these contact into the account in Salesforce. Then order setting we have. So in case if the Shopify customer is not providing their address related details, right? So in this case, they will not, account will not be going to be generated. So here in that part, I can just provide the default order account where these kind of the Shopify order will be associated in the account. By checking this box, I'm providing the consent to create the contract record on the each order sync. And if I want to track the product warehouse location in the order product, so I can check the box. Now in the opportunity setting, I can set the default stage of the opportunity which is going to created by the Shopify order. And create account box says here that to associate the account record with the Salesforce opportunity. And create contact rule will be associating the contact record with the opportunity in the opportunity contact rule related list. This price calculation setting is for the order product and opportunity product, so that the price of the unit price field will be calculated here. You can read more about in this informative how this price is calculated. So now let's move to the custom field mapping. So custom field mapping means here in Shopify, if we are using any custom field or a meta field in the Shopify site, so we can use this field in the mapping with the Salesforce. This feature is available for the order product, opportunity and opportunity product. So that means you can only map the Shopify order object custom or meta field or the Shopify order product custom or meta field. Let's see this in action. So now I am back to my Shopify store where I have placed this order 1003, which was placed by actually as an end customer. So now I'm the Shopify admin. I just want the more details to be put in here so that I can get the customers related details like how they have placed the order. So what I have done in Shopify, I have installed a third-party application, and using that third-party application, I'm just providing the source of purchase. So this is a meta field I'm using in order object in the Shopify, okay? And this is going to provide me the source of purchase information in the meta field, right? So I'm providing the source of purchase here as, let's say I use Texas or Facebook page, okay? And now I click on save. So this meta field is going to show the information about that. If I go back to the order, and if I want to see that where the information is saved here, so I can just quickly check the JSON data, right? So in order to do that, what I just need to do in the URL, I will be putting /metafields.json. So here you can see the source of purchase is showing the value as Facebook page here. Now if I want to use this meta field in the custom field mapping, the way to do it is just to copy the namespace and paste it here in the order, because this meta field belongs to the order. So namespace, and I put hyphen and the key. And in the Salesforce side, I have already created a string type field which shows source of purchase. Let's check that. Now I'm going to add this. So for Shopify meta field, you should be typing in the format of namespace hyphen key, and in the Salesforce end, you will be seeing the field if it's already created by selecting in the drop down. So let's save the configuration. So now I have added the meta field here in the Shopify. So what I will be doing, I will be just sending the update real-time action from the Shopify and see if the meta field value is showing in the Salesforce order. So I will just use the node field here to send the update action, and I click on save. Let's go back to the Salesforce to the order. Let's see if the update has been occurred here. So now on update on the real time, you can see the source of purchase is showing the Facebook page. So that is all about the field mapping and the custom field mapping by eShopSync for Shopify. If you have more questions, please reach out to us, support@webcool.com. Thank you for watching the video. Have a good day.